And holy shit, we're live. Hey everyone.
Oh my.
Realize my light super intense. Take it down. There we go. Hey, we're here to play some Forbidden Lands. That's what we're gonna do. Yes, congratulations everyone. Let's do some introductions, I guess. I don't know, let's make words at people. Adam, who are you? What do you want to plug, and who are you playing?
I'm Adam Rose. I'm with Grim and Perilous Studios. What I'd like to plug is something I've been plugging for a little bit, but really want it to do well. It's starting to pick up, and that's the Cambion Ancestry that we created for Zweihander RPG. If you wanted to play an ancestry that has free will but was created originally by the forces of chaos, then you can pick that up and you'll be able to play as one. I play Huxley, the young orc sorcerer, who has a thing. He's got a lot of heart.
Yeah. So much heart. More than what should be allocated.
Maybe some other people's even.
Yeah. Jake. How's it going?
Yeah. Going all right. I'm Jake. I'm with the Defenders of Kobold. I'll just say, watch more Defenders of Kobold. There's the plug. I will be playing Osborne, a pyromaniacal goblin with a boar named Bob.
Bob's the real hero of this story.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. What do we got? Dan down there in the corner.
Hey everybody, Steely Dan is my character, our elf rogue, who I think is more a fighter at this point. So we'll see what happens with that.
Our one-footed friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, we got a Melissa. No, we don't. We got a Jeff. I skipped Jeff. What the fuck am I doing here?
I am here, but
you are here, but stop cutting in, Melissa. It's Jeff's turn to talk.
She does cheat all the time, so at board games,
see it happening right
makes
now.
sense. Yeah,
like
see, this is what I mean.
That.
This is the stuff. This is it right here.
Is it just board games or is it card games too?
It's everything. She
oh,
teaches
really?
Everything.
You should totally play a card game, Melissa.
So I am Jeff, run Adventures in Lollygagging at twitch.tv/lollygaggers. We play games on the internet. You can find us on Fridays playing Delta Green, Saturdays after this stream. Later in the afternoon, we play Worlds Without Number. And on Mondays, we alternate between Alien and newly starting Ultraviolet Grasslands. You can catch a few folks on the screen in that game. If you've ever played Oregon Trail and you've ever gotten like really high and enjoy psychedelia and like old school heavy metal cartoons, that's basically Ultraviolet Grasslands. So come hang out with that. I am playing Waits, who is a elderly dwarven minstrel who dresses all in black, sings and talks about death, and is just waiting for the warm embrace that is the afterlife, which hopefully will come soon.
Yeah. All right. Now, Melissa, it's your turn.
I mean, I don't want to go now.
Wow.
You know. So I am Melissa, also with Adventures in Lollygagging. Here I play Balari the Mistwalker. She is a halfling druid. So one of the things about her is that she tried to cast a spell a little while ago, and now she looks like a golden retriever. And now there's actually a commercial on TV of like a guy that's sitting next to a dog, and like it's a long-haired dog, and like he's a long-haired person, and they look alike. And so that's what I think of her now, is that she looks like that person does. Currently, she can shoot as straight an arrow as anyone. And we'll see how long that lasts. That's her pride.
Nice. All right. last but not least, hiding down in the corner, there's a Jen.
Hey everybody, it's Jen. I do some Twitch streaming on my channel Pixel Prowler, and I'm part of the Grim and Perilous crew. I'm currently working on a proofing project for them. Oh, so keep your eyes peeled. Something's going to be coming out in the next month, maybe 2.
Nice.
Can I get any more?
What? Something at some point might happen somewhere.
Somewhere.
Soon,
All of a sudden,
TM.
Adam turns his
Thing
video
will
off.
Yeah.
happen sometime.
TBD. What?
TBD. Okay, so
Oh,
yeah.
shoot.
What?
I'm so sorry. I did this the last time, I think. I'm playing Grace Firewalker.
Oh yeah. That's important.
Yeah.
You're Grace, and you have an
And
owl.
you have a sidekick.
And I have an Eurasian eagle owl. Fun,
Mhm.
see? Name
Yeah.
Asana.
Yeah. So also, good captain done bought each of you WP to start out the session.
Woo woo.
Nice.
Thank
Uh,
you, Captain.
Also, I believe that we're starting the session up in your home base of Weatherstone, which means you get another WP for that as well.
I
Wow.
am at max now.
Oh my
Ah,
gosh.
Wasted.
I've never had this much WP
Just
since we've been playing this game.
okay. Well, you're just gonna have to burn through all of it in the first 5 minutes.
I know. I'm gonna like
Mhm.
control
can.
the village. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
There you
blow it
go.
all.
There you go. Okay, so yeah, last session, it was a home base session where you had a little bit of mystery and intrigue going on at the home base. You had a new friend show up by the name of, was it Tosca?
Yeah.
Tosca claimed to be a seamstress escaping from the nearby town of Fearspire. And your crew took her in. She was doing plenty of work. But through a very entertaining series of events involving Purge threatening to eat people, it came out that she was actually a spy from the Rust Brothers. And she had a secret meetup in 10 weeks at the demolished, fortification of Candlekeep. So, yeah, I believe the plan is, you've got Tosca, you locked her up in the basement, in the cells, just not like, hey, you go in the basement now, you put her in your jail cells. So,
Yeah, we
that's-
did threaten her with the Minotaur at some point.
Yeah. But yeah, I believe the plan is to now make the march over to Pelagia because that is the location of the final stone. And then once you have that, you've got the entire set. So you can figure out what you want to do with it afterwards. But go to Pelagia, then make it back in time to Candlekeep to meet up with this Rust Brother contact. Yeah. Anything else exciting happen that I'm forgetting?
I designed a crap hole.
You did design a crap hole. Yeah. Let me.
Yeah.
Do I still have that available? That was a handout, I think. We'll find it later. But yes,
the marvel of engineering.
there's a
Oh, yes.
marvel of engineering. How to bury someone in a crap hole without having to get in a crap hole yourself. It's genius. You're genius.
Do we?
These are
still
the
have little
21st century
telephone
engineering
stone?
solutions we need.
Mm-hmm.
You were asking if you still have the weird communication stones that went back
Yeah.
to one I don't
I feel
remember.
like we did like a fake check-in and then haven't checked in like a month.
I think that sounds about right.
Okay.
Well, wasn't it specifically for like calling in an airstrike? Where on the undead army that was marching?
Yeah,
Something like
it was
that.
to the one guy's what was it? The person who sang down in the one place. I know that's really descriptive.
Super descriptive. It's oh my gosh.
The
you're
mage
gonna-
guy.
you're
No,
gonna make me look
Not
up
all
things.
singers are the same, Dan.
At
We're different.
Amber's Peak, the person from Amber's Peak.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was Zertram, Zjogfur's son. Yeah. He
Right.
sang
Is
it
it
out.
his like mage helper guy that gave it to us?
But it was I think it was a her.
Yeah.
Name starts with an M, maybe.
Marigal.
Marigold.
Marigold.
That's the one. She
Yeah.
gave us a rock that we could use to talk to her.
Yeah.
I think we hid that away somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Oh,
we
we
got
did,
rid of
okay.
it.
We were worried. We were paranoid that it was tracking us.
Yeah.
We were like, this has definitely got GPS on it.
Mhm.
Yeah. See what's great? I see that quote there. It's in sports mode. I did go out and I did get myself Crocs, so
Oh my
I
gosh,
can
it's real.
absolutely
It's
put
really
it in
real.
sports mode.
Ooh.
They're amazing. Everyone should get Crocs. I made fun of them for so long, but just let your feet look super fucking stupid because they're comfy.
Speaking of 21st century technology
Yeah,
at its finest.
at its finest. Like, this is the pinnacle of mankind right here. Crocs. Okay, off topic. Yeah, you all are doing something. What are you doing?
I think we were traveling to Malaysia, but we have the one, our one follower was coming with us too, because we were going to help her return
Yeah.
home, I believe.
Mhm.
I can't remember her name again. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names.
Meloria?
That sounds right. So yeah, if we go to the
Mhm.
Weatherstone in the actors and we go to hirelings, Meloria the innkeeper.
I have, in my notes, I have Meloria plus Stefan and a heart.
Oh, I don't remember who
I think
Stefan
at some
is.
point Meloria said that she and Stefan
Wow.
were getting along.
Okay, that's
The
exciting.
important parts of our mystery
Yeah.
to take notes on.
Okay.
Or Steven, and Stefan.
Stefan, Steve. Yeah, Steve, Steven, Stefan. Yeah, okay. They're your three farmers that you've got hired.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Did we put in all of our orders for what we want
Let's see.
while we're traveling?
You are going to be
building stuff.
doing shrine dedicated to the Nightcrawler. Or Nightwalker.
I
That's
mean,
what-
either is fine, really.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler's good.
Yeah.
As long as the regular prayer mantra ends with BAMF.
Yeah, I'd like to submit a change to that one instead.
Okay, I guess let's get some traveling out of the way.
Yeah, let's go on the road again.
On the road again.
Just can't
Can't
wait.
Wait.
Okay. I don't interfere with your cooking. What are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
This is what
Put my
happens.
banjo down.
Chuck moved us out of order, and now we're just,
Everything's
discombobulated. Just,
Yeah. It's yeah. Anyway, so what path do you all want to take?
One of least resistance.
Yeah, we're electricity here,
Whichever.
so that makes sense.
Let's see.
We had talked at one point of maybe doing some boat travel, but that didn't really seem like it was going to make
Yeah.
a lot of
Wasn't going to help
sense.
us in any way.
Yeah, on boat you move pretty much at the same speed as on land, so it would just
Yeah.
be a longer round trip.
Now, right around this lake, this interior lake, there's that Fallender. I remember we had a legend or a lead way back in the day that was a dangerous place.
Yeah.
That was not a good place to go.
So we should go
if
there.
we could either just say, okay, cool, so we should go there, or we
Or
avoid it completely.
Or we don't go there.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
Come up and around the other way.
Hey, whatever y'all want.
We
That
could
sounds
get the
hilarious.
benefit
Whatever
of
y'all want.
reusing tiles that we've already explored to cover some of that if we want to go up across the top. But
I'm
I would
fine
say
for
now that we're going, let's just open the map up.
yeah.
Let's see a bunch of
I'm down
places
for
we
that
haven't seen
too.
Before.
Okay.
What's
Road
that?
trip.
Yeah.
So I guess where do you want to hop off of your pre-explored tiles?
What is it, like 4 days? Was it like 4 tiles a day?
Let me check. I got a document which
I thought it
is
was
the
3. Was it 3?
3.
Speed, normal terrain, you're going to be doing 2 hexes per quarter day.
Okay.
I know
Oh, all
right.
some of you have horses, but you're also pulling a wagon with you. So I'm going to say, yeah, we'll be moving at that 2 hexes. Saying you can travel for, half a day, so 2/4 of a day. So you can get 4 hexes per day.
Well, if we really did want to like do a drive by a Falander, we totally could. It's not that much of out of our way.
Yeah,
Looks
that's
like
true.
it's, you know,
Okay.
Because then we could come like down here on hexes we've already covered, and then come right across it.
yeah, could do
Okay.
that.
So going with
Sounds
that.
good.
So yeah, if you move, that's Weatherstone. I don't want to move Weatherstone. So first quarter day gets you down there. Second quarter day gets you down there. We don't need to roll for, find the way or anything because we've already explored that, which means the end of the first day, you're going to end there. I don't think there's rules. It's been so long since I've looked at the rules for this damn game. I don't think there's rules for camping out overnight. No. Okay, cool. So
We just have a grand old time.
just a grand old time. So then you move there the start of the next day. Which one do you want to hop off on? That one?
They follow the water line.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So yeah, we move there, which means we need our standard set of rolls. So if we look at the party sheets, oh, not that one. That one.
That's a
Alright.
2 successes.
Lead the way
I'm
to
gonna lead the way.
success.
I've been doing our scouting here,
Yeah.
even though I'm not that great at it. Ooh.
Do you want to push that? Get you some more will points? Willpower?
I can't carry any more willpower.
Oh, well, then you might not want to push it. Okay. Cool.
But we might prefer if you scouted better.
Guess we're gonna have to start sending out someone with 2 feet for scouting now.
Shit. You got me on that one.
Or did I didn't. Oh, because I'm bad at typing in numbers. That's why. Oh, look at that. That's cute. It even has a fancy little die for D16. Okay, yeah. Despite Steely Dan's really terrible ability to keep an eye on everything, you do pass through that hex with no trouble.
Nuts.
See, as far as you guys know, I did a great job.
Okay, so this following
Got a
along.
guilty look on your face.
Ooh. Yeah, following along the water line here, it kind of moves into a swampy kind of terrain. So why don't we go ahead and do our next set of rolls? I guess it's food stuff. That's what we need to do when we start a new day.
I think there's like a camp mishap roll or something. I remember reading about it at some point, but I don't remember how to do it
There
Oh.
it is.
or when to do it.
I'll take a success.
Oh yeah, there's
Okay.
fishing, foraging, hunting mishaps, making camp mishaps.
Yeah. Okay, another uneventful day of travel. Or, hex of travel. As you're kind of moving through, it's hard to kind of find the driest paths, the higher paths that your wagons and animals can get through. But yeah, you move another hex. Look at that. Melissa's looking stuff up for us. Thanks, Melissa. So that's 1, 2, 3. So we got one more hex worth of travel for the day.
All right. Whoa.
And did good on
You want
scouting.
to push that, Dan?
Yeah, that's definitely the one I want to push.
Break all your
Just drops
equipment.
dead in front of us.
Okay, no mishaps there.
My compass explodes in my hand and I die.
Dan never returns.
Wow, y'all are getting lucky on these. Okay. Uneventful. So yeah, you make it to the end of your second day of travel.
So then we make camp,
Yes.
which is a survival roll modified by a quartermaster talent.
Cool. So who's making camp? Melissa did lead the way. Dan did our scouting.
I suppose I've got the quartermaster rank 1, even though my survival's not too hot. I could give it a shot.
Very cool.
You
Follow
are
your
the hooch
sense
goblin.
on it.
Absolutely.
Ooh, you gonna push that, or you gonna take that mishap?
I'm going to push it.
There we go.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, so we are camping out for the night. So you'll all need to make, your ration and watery type rolls.
Is that
And
just
someone should stand guard.
So yeah, just roll your food die like Jake did there.
Since Bob's eating, I'm also going to roll for him, too.
Okay.
Where is
And I
your
think it's if you get a
food
1 or a
die?
2, you
It-
down.
Yeah, your
Downgrade
die
the die.
size.
I went down on both.
Oh no. Okay.
for next time? Refill before you go out.
I'm real hit or miss on using these rules because I always
Mhm.
forget them. But
Yeah.
yeah, it couldn't hurt. Luckily, you got someone who can cook, so as long as you can forage and find the raw supplies, Balari can, turn it into edible food.
That I can.
Okay, so the night's uneventful. The next morning, you're ready to set out. You just got to move a hex over to Fallander, seeing as we're moving into a hex with something in it. We're not going to have to roll our lead the way and whatnot. Anyone doing anything overnight? No. Okay.
Because I can
And-
rest while we're moving, I'll go ahead and stand guard.
Okay, cool.
Because just doing movement for me counts as resting. So
Okay, cool. You stand guard. Balari, I'll tell you this. Looking off, you can see the ruined town of Fallander out in the distance. And you do see what looks like a few campfires coming from here and there in the ruins.
okay. When everybody wakes up, I'll let everybody know to keep their stay sharp. Be on the lookout. And then I'll see in the morning if I'm able to still see any remnants of the fire or if everything looks cleaned up by the morning.
So where you saw the kind of the fires, a little bit of glow, you could see this smoke coming up. You're not seeing that off in the distance, but you have a rough idea of where they were at.
Okay.
So yeah, the morning as you approach the destroyed city, you can see at one point it was a fairly large. Hang on a second. My son was playing with his refrigerator magnets right on the other side of the wall, and it was very loud. Had to chase him off. Yeah, you see the ruined city coming up as you approach it. It used to be this large, very large city, all wooden, looks mainly of like human construction. You can see it had a wall around it that's either been smashed, fallen apart due to age and not being, maintained. Scorch marks is on everything. Most of the buildings are just collapsed heats of burnt wood. You can see a few buildings here and there that are still standing, but they still show signs of whatever terrible damage it was that happened in the past. So, what all do you want to do?
Does anybody know what happened here before we go in?
Lore
Might be
test.
a lore test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what my book do.
Gives you a bonus on them, but I don't remember for
Plus
what.
2
Just
and a
Detroit.
D8.
Oh.
That's just Detroit. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
What did
This
you
is
do?
where they made all the wagons.
Oh, wow.
Dear God, that's a lot
Ooh-wee.
of die.
Oh, wow. You want to push that?
I think
Do
I'll
it.
pass.
Do it.
I mean, is there more I can learn from your
No.
successes? No.
So, Valander, large human city back in the day, like a couple hundred years ago. So this is really just, folklore that you've heard. Prosperous, survived off fishing the tin, that lake up above. But as the wars came through, the Allender Wars, the struggle between Zertram's forces and the elves and the dwarves and the Raven sisters, Valander was a victim of these wars. They got kind of caught in between. The king's forces didn't like how they responded to the war by not sending men out to fight for the king, but also providing food and shelter for whoever asked for it. So they tried to stay as absolutely neutral as possible in this. And, as payment, the king sacked, destroyed, and burnt the city down. So since then, it has just been a husk. There have been rumors that it's haunted. You also heard that there were nefarious groups that occasionally took refuge in Valander.
Hmm. I mean, is this the kind of trouble we're looking to stick our noses into, or we just want to move along?
I'd be interested in seeing if there's anything there.
Yeah.
Let's do a little
Gander's
exploring.
fine.
So yeah, if you all want to kind of search the town, see what you can find, you can give me a scouting or survival test, and we'll see what we come up with. Hey there, Captain. Thanks for that sub.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Hmm. Is anybody particularly good at either of those things, or I can roll it again?
And I'll tell you
Scouting
what,
or survival? What was it?
scouting or survival, yeah. And more than one person can roll this if you want.
I'm an old man. It's not necessarily my forte.
You gonna push that, Balori?
Sure.
Oh, you turned it into 2 successes.
Well, Dan actually got 2 successes.
Oh,
so
what did you get?
Don't need to push.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, Steely Dan, Huxley,
Ooh.
Jen. Yeah, you pull a handful of successes. So you're kind of moving through the town, and it looks like whatever happened came on, quickly. Of course, it was ages ago. You can find, there's still bones littered about, half buried in dirt and ash. The stables, you can see that the animals there were not spared either. Remains of, livestock. Moving around, you do manage to find a few things of note. You find some coins. Why don't we go ahead and say that you find... I want to roll some d20s. We don't get to roll d20s in this game. You find 33 silver. Kind of scavenging through the town. But I'll say with those successes, you're also finding kind of what Balari saw before, signs of habitation here and there. You can see there are some walking trails through the grass that kind of has sprouted up. You can find one of the remains of one of those campfires you saw the night before. No signs of people yet. You can find, looks like they've got a crude latrine dug out on the far side of town. It looks like someone's actively living here. But yeah.
If I look at kind of footprints movement around? Do I get a sense of, kind of who's here? Small creatures, large creatures?
I'll tell you what, with some of those successes that we got, looks, humanoid. Like people of some ancestry are running around here.
Does it look like there's fresh, like any fresh bodies or?
No fresh bodies, no.
Okay.
But if you want to follow up on the signs of those footprints, you would need to give me a scouting test. Someone would need to give me a scouting test. Or survival. Tracking prints could be survival as well.
I'm afraid I'd just walk all over them.
I can do that again if we want, I suppose.
Yeah, you've been successful so far.
Okay. So yeah, you and Bellari kind of working together, track down that a lot of these lead to almost along the lake shore. It looks like maybe it was an old temple, but the top of it's burnt, collapsed, just a pile of rubble. But as you move around, you can see there's the hatch for an old cellar that drops down below. And the hatch is closed. It actually looks like it's seen recent repairs to make it kind of, functionable and do a semi-decent job of holding out the weather.
A little bit of shelter then.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of see what everyone else has been up to and maybe wave them over.
Yeah. So yeah, you all can reconvene and Bellari and Steely Dan can share that information.
She's got some footprints that came over this way if we want to go down below and make our introductions, see what's there.
I'm up for it if you are.
And we could knock on a hatch and see if anyone answers.
There's that. We don't always have to open the door first and just barge right in. It's the polite way to do it.
Need a moment.
Yeah. So, Osborne, are you knocking?
Sure.
Okay.
I will approach and just wrap my shield against it.
Just chung, chung, chung. At first, the silence, you can hear the sound. It almost like it echoes down below, like, you're expecting a stone foundation underneath. So it's got kind of that deep sound to it. But a moment later, you hear a weak voice. Sounds like an elderly man. Calls up, who's there?
Traveling adventurers looking to be neighborly.
Well, we need no neighbors here. Please continue on and leave our town.
All right. And I'll look at everyone else and kind of shrug like,
Our town. So there's more than one of you.
It's me and my family that lives down here.
Pardon me, but do you have any sugar we could borrow?
Sugar?
Salt?
No.
Fish?
I guess we have dried fish, but we need it for ourselves.
Could
Is that-
we come in and make a trade?
we do have a couple of wagons full of crap that might be neat for you.
And some baked goods.
And you can hear there's whispered, hushed voices. Okay, it actually worked. Last night when I was trying to do secret rolls, they weren't secret. So your buddy Finnegan has been following you around. Who was it who was being real nice to Finnegan last time? Was it you, Dan? Oh, Dan's on a work call. Damn. So, yeah, no, that's fine. So, yeah, Finnegan's been kind of following Steely Dan around, and he's like, listen, I don't mean to be a potty pooper here, but something smells off. I'm getting some blood in the air.
I was about to say, I figured you'd be used to your own musk.
I am. I smell fantastic. Just most people can't appreciate it.
You smell blood in the air.
Something's off. There's definitely a heavy scent of blood in the air.
I take a big whiff.
Yeah, I want you to give me a test to see if you can pick it out of the air. Let's see. That would be just a survival test is fine.
Hmm.
Or a healing test if you're trained in that.
Too late.
Okay. You're not picking anything up over, the smell of the coming off of the lake, the woody smell of all this burnt wood, probably Finnegan's funk a little bit.
I don't smell it.
Well, you don't smell as good as I do in all ways possible, so I'm not surprised.
Not saying I disagree.
Talking
Right.
like animal blood or, people blood.
This smells people.
Grace would like to take a whiff if possible.
Sure, same test as before. Give me a survival test. You got any abilities that tie to that?
I do have my talent hunting instincts.
Yeah, you
If
can
there's
roll
a
that in.
smell.
Yeah.
So how do I spend willpower? I feel like I've never done it before.
So you just say you're spending it for. Let me take a look at your sheet. Your grace. You've got the talent, hunting instinct. Popped up in chat. Powerful sense of smell. You can spend a willpower point to designate a person or creature as your prey. Actually, I don't think this would fall in line with that, because that's just for marking someone as you can track them without fell thanks to that. So yeah, just give me a regular
Survival?
yeah.
Okay. Oof.
You're not picking it up either. It must be faint, just faint enough that only Finnegan can get a scent of it.
Well, I think we should just keep it in mind.
Should we just ask them if they're, cannibals?
I mean, it's not easy being a cannibal. Tough making friends.
True. And I'll bang, 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 bang on the hatch. Say, are you guys cannibals by any chance?
Oh, what? Cannibals? No. Why?
Yeah, they're cannibals.
We were just curious. We thought we'd ask.
Not cannibals. Never eaten a person in my life.
Ask them if they're sacrificing people, maybe. Maybe it's sacrifice.
Yeah. What about human sacrifice? Are you guys into like that
No.
elf sacrifice?
We don't sacrifice anything.
Oh, good. Neither do we.
Oh, phew.
I don't believe you. Please just leave. We don't want trouble.
But I'm so hungry for fish.
What do you got to trade? What are you going to give us? And we'll give you some fish.
Come look at our cart. It's full of all kinds of things.
No.
We have baked goods. We have some
Baked
old
goods.
weapons.
Do you have sweets?
Can I do a roll and see if I made sweets before we left?
I'll just say you did. You're a baker.
Okay. Sure. I did.
Yeah. What kind of sweets do you got?
She might have pie.
There we go. Yes.
Wait, we're
let's
gonna
say
trade
this-
the pie for dried fish? What?
Yes, wink, wink. We're totally going to do that.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of pie, honestly. I could go for some dried fish right about now. And I'll put my
I don't
ear
even
up to
know
the
who you
hatch to
people
see
are
if I can
anymore.
hear anything.
I can never get sick of Balari's pie.
All right. We'll take a pie. Back away, and I'll put the fish out, and you take the fish and leave the pie.
Like on the ground. What do I look like? An animal?
Don't put the pie directly on the ground. Is it in a pan?
No, I'm talking about your fish.
We've got it in a small crate. It's dried fish. We smoke cure it.
I do like it smoked. Yes, yes, go ahead. Bring your big crate out.
Make sure you back up. I don't want you anywhere near us.
What, are you afraid I'll get my foot caught in your door?
I'm afraid you're bandits who are here to kill us.
What bandits? I don't see any bandits. Are there bandits around?
Do you have a mirror?
Well, no. Why would I want to look at myself when there's lakes? You have a perfectly good lake right by you.
I was just
Who
saying, if
needs
you want to
mirrors?
see a bandit, you just look in that mirror.
It's a good joke.
So back up. Get away from the door. And you can actually see, kind of as those of you close to it, there's there's maybe a little knot in the wood of the door. You can see, it looks like he's peeking through it.
Yeah, I'll kind of just have both hands up just to show, don't have like a weapon in it.
All right, back up, and I'll put the fish out.
Oh, here, let me just scoot out of your way.
Can I try to get past him a little bit and
Yeah.
like nudge my way and kind of just like,
Absolutely,
you know,
you can.
put my foot in the way of certain doors?
You'll just need to give me a stealth test first.
Okay.
I'm just gonna back up and get my shield ready to Captain America it right into the trapdoor.
Yeah.
Waits is really enjoying just sitting back and watching this social and kind of like, oh boy, oh god, oh man.
So-
no.
Grace, yeah, you're able to kind of back up and then kind of slink around the side, so you're like right next to where this door's gonna open.
And I'll say I'm kind of like holding and waving and displaying the pie, trying to kind of maintain kind of visual focus on the pie.
As soon as he kind of feels comfortable that there's no one next to the door, the cellar door kind of swings open, and you see an old man walk up with a wooden crate, a couple feet by a couple feet, and he sets it on the ground. Grace, are you going to do anything here?
I am
Yeah.
going to put my back against the door and prop the door open by putting my arms across the doorway. And,
Hold it open so he
keeping it-
can't close it.
yeah. Yeah. I'm
As
not going to
soon-
say anything.
As soon
Just
as you
gonna stand
kind of move, he sees like, I thought we had a deal, and he throws the crate of fish onto the ground, and he starts struggling with Grace to try and pull it closed. Now it's old man, looks like he's in rough shape, tattered clothing, just dirty from head to toe, just struggling, trying to pull the door closed, and eventually his hand slips and he trips and he falls kind of sideways out of the door and kind of like rolls onto the grass. We had a
Breaks his
deal.
neck.
And he pulls out from his robe a like an old filleting knife, old fishing knife, and it looks like it's one of those knives that have been used and resharpened for so long. It looks more like an ice pick at this point. And he's just wildly swinging around. Get back, get out of here.
Now that the door is open a little bit, I kind of want to try the survival test for the blood.
Yeah, go ahead.
See if we get
I also think at this point, Waits will just start yelling at the guy at this point. Now, hang on there, buddy. We're just being curious. No need to bring out weapons like this.
Do you want to push that?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
4
Huxley's-
successes.
Wow.
Yeah, you pick up, there's, as it kind of opens up and wafts the smell out. Smells like blood and maybe like that smell of like an infection coming from down below.
Huxley's gonna sigh, and then he'll start like doing whatever he does, tracing sigils or something, as he's gonna cast Stir the Blood.
Oh no.
So, I mean, I guess before we start getting into like spell casting, and I really do just want to try to like berate him a bit and try to use some sharp tongue ability to
Okay.
kind of manipulate him and get him like cowered a bit.
Okay.
Because I can actually do
Go
before
for
we
it.
get into comment, I can do that kind of stuff. Is
Sure.
sort of what I'm after here. Is just trying to like not so much intimidate him, just sort of browbeat him down. If
And
that's
we'll
all
also
right.
share the information that there seems to be some blood and infection below.
So yeah, what do you need to do for that, Jeff? There's a roll.
Basically, just do a manipulation test. I'll push it.
Okay.
And yeah, I basically, let's see. So then when I manipulate someone, it didn't work, unfortunately, because I need to get extra successes and I didn't. So
Okay.
really, I was just trying to insult him. So
You do still manage to give him, a tongue lashing. To no effect. He's still, oh, hey, Captain bought us a, what is 300? Is that heal 1 player damage? Heal all players? I don't know. What are you doing with that, Captain? Let me know. Anyway, he's still swinging the knife like, leave us alone. We don't want any trouble. Get out of here. Oh, there we go. 600 bits. That's a banked reroll. Thanks, Captain.
So yeah, I will start casting Stir the Blood now,
Okay.
and that's the spell that instills an emotion.
Yeah.
And I'm just basically trying to instill calm and peace.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like your one character that was basically the dude.
Okay. Yeah. So you don't need to roll for that, do you? You just do it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, it works, but I need to see if there's a mishap.
Yes,
which
you
is
do.
all sorts of fun. Oh, it's now power level 3.
Nice. Very cool. He calms down some. He kind of arms drop. He's just, please, we don't want any trouble. Like, just take your fish and leave us alone.
Now, I understand that what she did seems like what a bandit would do. But you see, we're the type that's, we really like to help people. And sometimes we won't take no for an answer when it comes to helping people. We're just, that good. And don't worry, as long as you ain't hurting nobody, I'll protect you.
Okay. Well,
Is there someone injured inside?
yeah, it's my boy. We were out wading, fishing for frogs, and he got bit on the leg. He's not doing so good. I did what I know how to do, but he's not getting better.
Yeah, those mysterious biting frogs. Yeah, I heard of those.
Are you capable of bringing him outside and maybe we could see what we can do?
I'm not strong enough to lift him out. Neither is his wife.
I do have some training in the healing arts. Do you want me to take a look?
If you promise you're not up to any trouble, maybe you can help him, because I haven't. There's nothing I can do for him now.
I ain't got nothing against you, sir.
Okay. So yeah, if you head down, it looks like it was the basement of this church. So it's a couple rooms, very sparsely and crudely kind of outfitted. And you can see when you get down there at the back of this main room you walk into, you can see there is a man lying out on a crude cot. Woman standing right next to him. She's got it's like a kitchen's knife, like a small butter knife or something. She's kind of brandishing it towards you. And you can see a couple kids in the back corner kind of cowering behind like a chair.
Don't mean any harm. Just here to try to help the sick folk right here. I'm a healer. That's it. Sorry for the inconvenience. It's been a weird day. We were just curious. We didn't mean anything by it. But if we can lend a hand and sort of maybe repay some of the discourtesy that we've been showing you, I'm happy to do so.
Okay, just he's not well, so be careful with him.
I'll do my best. But you can go ahead and put that old throat cutter down right now. I don't think we're going to need that right here.
And she sets it, on a table nearby. And kind of as you move up to him, he stinks. You can see there's blood on the ground underneath of him. It looks like something big took a big chunk out of the back of his calf. Looks like they've smeared something onto it, maybe some kind of, herb poultice or something like that, but it's very much not doing the job. As you can see, it's openly weeping. So it looks like to try and help. Right below the knee, they tied a tourniquet onto it. And at this point, his legs exposed. You can see that his toes have gone black, and you can see the streaking on of the veins, the black veins coming through of a very serious infection, and probably the loss of blood for so long to the leg from the tourniquets doing a lot of damage.
Okay, well, looks like y'all tried to help him. Let me see if I can go ahead and fix up some of this. Can I roll a healing test to see if I can actually keep him alive?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to bring out my bandages.
Okay.
2 successes.
Nice.
So, you get a feeling like if you kind of scrape this off, you kind of cut out some of the really, necrotized flesh. You may be able to do some help now, but he's going to need some medications or magical healing at this point to really get him. And even with that, you would probably know at this point, there's a good chance he's going to lose the leg.
I will. I mean, is he conscious? Is the patient conscious?
No, he's not. He is out.
Then I'll just talk kind of freely to the wife and to the old man if he's still here. I managed to keep him from, death at bay for now, such as it is, but that leg's not long for this world, unfortunately. And there are folks who can take that off, give him some various herbs and poultices and maybe even a little magical healing that might help with that infection so it doesn't spread any further. But I gotta tell you, him staying down here in this basement of this ghost town is probably not going to be good for him. Might be best to find a proper settlement, get some healers looking at this and possibly having to amputate.
We don't have the ability to take him anywhere. Could we? I see you've got a wagon. Could we travel with you? We're
heading east to the coast, Pelagia.
Pelasia's. I've heard they've got druids there that can heal. I gotta tell you that if you head east, you're gonna risk coming across Starmore, and that's where we came from.
Starmore, who or what is that?
It's a small town. It's where I grew up. Till the Rust brothers showed up.
Sure.
And they took over the town, and they've been forcing everyone to work in their silver mine. I wasn't strong enough, so my boy here, he took us all out, and we found this place, and we've been living here ever since. It's been a handful of months now.
How many of them are there?
There's There's only 5 or 6 Rust brothers there, but they, the town works for them now. So the guards of the town, they all answer. The leader of the Rust brothers there, his name's Melia.
Well, if we head to Palasia, maybe, and you all come with us, maybe you can help Bellari and Dan here navigate around Starmore. We can avoid it entirely, and we can get into the town, Palasia, just maybe an extra day or two's travel. I gotta ask, what did you say it was that did this to him? That bit him?
It was a lionfish. Not the real world lionfish. Think a mix between like a gar and an alligator.
Okay. Would I know if they have any kind of like poison or anything that might be affecting this? Okay.
No. So it looks like just
just
regular
infection.
old infection. And I'll go ahead and he can kind of point out where Starmore is at. We're going to put it right there on the map.
Well, Huxley, I think we can help these people. It's the least we can do, considering the fright we gave them. And I mean, there are druids there, not wrong, and magical healing certainly could be a help. I'm more of the mundane style. Say we take them.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to make some room in the wagon, move some stuff around. He can't be walking on this, and it's probably best we keep him sedated as best we can. If any of y'all, we can find some herbs and stuff around here that might help keep him calm, keep
Worst
the wound
case,
clean.
I've got my sleeping poison.
Well, we'll call that Plan B.
I mean,
I'm fine with that being Plan A myself, but
yeah. I'm not sure I want to poison the poor man, but I suppose we could.
It puts him to sleep.
If it just puts him to sleep and nothing else, then all right. Why do they call it poison?
I mean, just because it's in that category in the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Laurie's going to keep the kids occupied, giving some pie and kind of helping get their stuff together.
These kids have been living off of scavenged, wild fruits, vegetables, dried fish, very poor diet. So, I mean, they go ham on whatever you give them. Hang on a second. My dog's being extra. He's just like, play with me. But his favorite toy are empty water bottles, like the, I can't say it like those. So they're super fucking loud.
Pie for everyone.
Oh, yeah. These kids just dig into it. Just start downing the stuff. Their pies all over their faces, down the front of their shirts. They're like, thanks, lady. As they just going ham on it.
Let's get you cleaned up and get you on the wagon. We're going to take a little road trip.
Okay. So yeah, if you all spend a little bit of time getting this dude kind of situated in the wagon, get the kids cleaned up. The wife, her name is Cheryl. She's able-bodied enough to get in the wagon on her own. The old man you finally ask, his name is Duncan. And then the what he calls his boy, he's a grown man, probably in his 40s. He says that his name is Kenny. And the two kids, they're Sam and Dean. Because I'm terrible with names on the spot. So that's what you get.
That's great. What's the wife's name?
Oh, Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Yeah. And that's SHARL.
Well,
But they do offer, the old man's just like, we've got a bunch of dried fish down there, and we actually do have a small barrel of salt that we've been using to help preserve the fish.
we should bring that for sure. How much light in the day is left? Can we get any travel started today?
So this is your first hex. So yeah, you've got 3 hexes you can still take on for the day.
Now, I'm not saying he's on the verge of death at the moment, but the sooner we can get him some magical attention or get to some proper facilities for amputation, the better.
What sort of facilities was a Starmore?
The old man, like, it's, you know, we had a healer, but when the Rust brothers showed up, they burnt her at the stake. So now we got, they brought a doctor with them, but we can't go back there. They'll kill us for running off.
Well, I mean, doctor can't help you if he's dead too.
Yeah.
So yes, I would say we try and avoid Starmore.
Yeah.
There's a bit of an
That's the
idea
plan.
that, you know, if there was something there, that it might even be quicker to go and take out those 5. But I wouldn't go looking for a fight in this case.
I mean, there's something we could do on the way back if we're just bored.
Oh yeah, definitely on the way back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
You know, your boy losing that leg, it's not going to do him too much bad. I mean, take a look at Dan over there. He's got 1 foot, and he's still an adventurer.
Like,
That's
clanks my foot around.
That's good news. I've had that fear myself, that he wouldn't be able to live his life, but I suppose you're right. If we can get him a good peg to walk around on.
Was he interested in invention?
Say that again.
Was he interested in adventuring?
No, he was a woodworker, just cabinet
Now,
maker.
from now on, when you and your kids tell drinking stories, he was an adventurer, eh?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it wasn't a lionfish that took his leg. Something far bigger and more monstrous.
Yeah, like an arrow to the knee.
That's it. Yeah.
Laurie will ask Waits, are we in so much of a hurry that we need to complete the journey today?
I mean,
No, I don't think so, but
we do have the timeline of getting back to Candlekeep.
yeah. I also think we want to make sure we're not camping out too close to Starmore because we don't want any of their patrols or random passersby suddenly reporting about a party of folk out in the wilderness. You don't know what kind of attention that might draw.
So we don't want to, like, mechanically, we don't want to push like a forced march to get there
Oh, I don't know about that, but
tonight. Okay.
I wouldn't mind.
Just take a wide berth around, I think.
If it means getting this person in and possibly save their leg or their life, I am perfectly okay with taking a forced march.
that is also
Yeah.
fair.
It's good for us, but these folks have been sitting in a cellar for months now, eating dried fish, and I don't know how much we want to push them is more the question.
I can
Well,
carry
let's see
the
how
children.
Journey goes today. This might become a moot point if we run into other issues on the road.
Very well.
See how far the water line takes us for the rest of the day.
Okay, so we continue our journey. So yeah, force march.
Honestly,
You can.
we could take the southern path like that southern river, the southern fork of the river around it. Be nowhere close.
Okay. Do you want to push that lead the way? Getting us a mishap.
Goodness. Yeah, because I can rest while we're walking. So yeah, I will.
Okay.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
that came up. Okay, yeah. That's good enough. So are you heading to the tile straight south of you? Was that the plan, or are you heading... Where are you going?
Unless anyone else has other ideas, I was going to follow the water a bit until we could start to see Star more.
Oh,
and
sure.
then
Okay.
follow along. So maybe this one,
Okay, cool.
and then maybe we can go down.
Okay, so Dan's still occupied. I'm going to open up Dan's character sheet and roll that scout test for him. Okay, we're good. Okay, so let's roll this. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you start moving along the stream heading out of, Fallender. And it's almost when you're towards the end of that first hex of March. You kind of see this rocky outgrowth nestled along the stream. And it's as you're getting closer, Steely Dan's just like, that one rock there, I swear it just shifted. Like, I think it's moving a little, like, I don't know what it is. You can see this big, I mean, it's maybe like 14 foot tall. Just look, bunch of large boulders all just piled together.
That sounds like a whole lot of not something we want to deal with.
Laurie will draw her bow.
Okay. And I'll say he did spot it far enough out with his 2 successes that if you want to shift and then start heading towards the hex that's south of you, you could completely bypass it. But if you want to move along the river and follow the river still, you are going to risk getting really close to this.
Rocks moving on their own. Boulder dash.
Oh.
Roll for initiative. That's all it's at.
Given that we've got others in tow, avoidance seems like the best strategy.
Okay. So
Southward.
southwards we go. Let's roll it again. You want to push that?
Oh, for the love. Yes.
Oh. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Yeah, let me get Dan's scout test. Unless someone else wants to roll it while Dan's occupied. No?
I just did my survival.
Okay. Yeah, we're fine.
Sure, I can do it.
Or you can do it, and I'll let your roll take that.
Oh boy, let's put.
Okay.
Jeez. Woohoo.
There you go. Okay. All right. Going south, the path is perfectly clear. So that would be the end of the first quarter day. Where are y'all moving to next?
Maybe there.
Sure. Let's get those rolls out.
That's better. 2 successes.
2 successes. We did not pass our scouting test, though.
Not yet. Nope, still not.
No. Uneventful. Wow, y'all are getting lucky on these. Okay. What's the next spot?
If we're taking a wide berth, then I think we're coming in. Try to get some intel from Duncan.
Yeah.
If there's a better direction to try to enter north, south, east, west, is there a side that's going to be a little bit less defended?
From Starmore.
Yeah.
So the main entrance, the main gates to the city are on the south wall. There are a couple smaller entrances on the northwest and northeast, but those are mainly just used for, people walking the perimeter. Not really. They keep them closed and locked most of the time. But the main gates to the town are on the south face.
So Bellari will kind of ask everyone, do you want to try to break a small door that's going to be a little less defended, or do we want to just go straight on it? And
Wait.
notes our presence.
We're not going this time, are we? I thought we was going to Palacia.
We're avoiding it entirely. That's the whole reason we're heading south.
Yeah.
Get the other side of this river and just like skirt it to the east a bit.
Okay. I missed that. Okay.
Okay. So this one or that one?
That one?
Cool. So let's get them rolls again.
Two
Okay.
successes.
Lead the way, Scout. Adam, your score is dwindling.
I'm
day we
really
just
good at
find
this.
Huxley's corpse like somewhere out in the distance.
I don't see why he thinks this is so hard. Nothing's happened yet.
So as
Jeez,
you're all
guys.
marching along, Bolari, you're going to be the first one to see this, and it's a sound at first that catches you, like a strange chittering noise. And you see, as you're kind of cresting this hill down towards the bottom of the hill, you see this just huge swarm of rats, probably like at least 30 rats, all moving around, crawling all over that something that looks like it's wrapped in a white cloth. And as you're kind of looking at it, you can actually see that the bundle, it starts to move a little bit. And then you hear it, the pained cry of a baby.
And Bellari just kind of shares that with everyone and just says, I don't think there's much to think about.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on Bob and rush into the fray.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you all rush into this fray? Just give me attack rolls, whatever you want to use for opening this up. We'll just treat it as a free-form round of combat to try and get these rats off this baby.
Just the phrasing. Gotta get these rats off this baby.
Crossbow of no-go. There's a success.
Oh my God.
Successes. More successes. Dan wants us to pilot him into danger. So Dan's
I
going.
throw him in the river.
Dan gets thrown into the river. Dan's going to throw his throwing knife
Dan should just run around with his big metal foot.
Yeah, that's
Crush
what he
him.
does. He doesn't do a throwing knife. He's just metal foot kicking rats.
He's just curb stomping every rat.
If they try to bite his ankle, they won't hit anything.
They'll break their teeth.
It's perfect.
So yeah, it's you get it. You chase the rats off. The baby's got some bites, minor cuts from the rats, kind of all over. But looking at it, it's a halfling baby, bundled up. Looks like it's maybe a handful of months old.
Do you see any signs of other desiccated, half-eaten corpses of perhaps a halfling variety in the nearby vicinity?
It'd be a scouting test.
Man, I ain't no good at this.
I'll take a look and see around.
Thank you. I need your help, man. I can't see nothing with these old eyes.
I think we all should look.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, I can see something with my old eyes.
Yeah. So Melissa and Jake, you two got our successes there. You start looking around the immediate area and kind of off to the northeast on the other side of that river. You see a run-down cabin with a little bit of smoke coming out of the chimney.
Do you think it'll make it?
That's
Bellari will kind of scoop up the baby and kind of walk over to Cheryl.
Cheryl's like, oh my gosh, this poor thing. And she takes it. Like motherly instincts kind of kick in, and she, you know, she's got 2 kids of her own, so she knows how to handle the baby. She kind of starts dabbing at the bite marks, kind of getting it swaddled up. We're gonna need to get some milk for this little one.
Well,
do you have a
we've
goat
seen a
by
cabin.
any chance? Oh,
over there. We're gonna see what we can find.
okay. Yeah, so it's right on the border between the 2 hexes. I'm not going to call for a roll to move into this hex yet because we're not actually traveling through it, just touching the edge of it. How are you all getting across this river? There's no bridge here. There was a bridge that you found moving across it previously, but there's no bridge between these 2. The
So
river's maybe
the-
40 feet wide.
It's on the eastern side is where we're trying to get to right
It's
now. Is
like
that right?
right where I'm pinging it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Like a little dot.
How deep and how strong is the current?
So looking at it, 40 feet wide, you can't get a good judge of depth, but you can see little bits of sandbar poking up here and there. So maybe only, hopefully, a handful of feet.
Well, we can leave maybe Dan back here with the wagon and the family, and the rest of us get across. I think we can do it the old-fashioned way. Stumble and fall into the water, get back up, look like idiots, then eventually get across, but about 60 feet down as the current takes us.
What about
Well,
Bob?
I was hoping we could link arms or support each other as we cross.
We could do that. I just hope
Right.
it's not too deep. Some of us are vertically challenged.
Sorry,
Indeed.
Bob.
So is that the plan? Link arms and slowly wade it?
Oh, not linking. What if we all go down?
Okay, so what's the plan?
I grab your hand, you grab your hand. Yes, yes.
Okay.
One goes down, we pick you back up. Yes.
Waist
Let's just
goes in the
do
middle.
this quickly. Yeah, Valari's a halfling, so there's that.
We got a goblin,
You're a halfling? I thought you were
a
an
dwarf.
elf. Oh my god.
No, I'm a halfling.
This whole time I thought you were an elf. Holy crap.
Well, I guess worst case scenario, you could all get on my shoulders and that'll weigh me down.
He won't float away then.
All right.
Or one on each leg, one on my back. Who knows? We'll make this work.
Osborne do need a lift.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Okay. So it sounds like Grace and Huxley are going to be bearing the weight. So I think this is fun. Go ahead and give me a might test, you two.
Old man waits. We'll let Bolari and Osborne get the piggyback rides since
Okay.
they're a
So-
little smaller, I think, than dwarves.
You give me a might test as well.
Okay. Might. Oh boy. Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
So okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So-
Dwarves are hardy folk.
Yeah. Waite and Huxley have no trouble making it across, but Grace, somehow you navigate into a very deep like drop in the water and you just bloop right underneath. I'm not going to punish you for this, but it's just amusing that all of a sudden we got our two most fur-covered individuals crawling to the far side of the river, just soaked and miserable looking.
That's great.
Yeah, Grace is gonna come up and she's gonna shake violently and
Just-
let some salty, I assume it's salty water, go out of her nose, and she doesn't look thrilled.
Yeah. So, yeah, the hard shake, everyone gets sprayed a little bit more. But
She
you make it
smells like wet
across.
dog. It's
Yeah.
great.
It's great. Might be able to mask the
wait.
smell of Finnegan.
This is why I was trying to avoid the water. Oh well.
But yeah, you find yourself on the other side, maybe 20 feet from the river's edge is this old run-down cabin. You can see, like I said, there's a little bit of smoke coming out of the chimney.
Let's go.
Okay, how do you want to play this?
Smoking the chimney means there might be people here. So maybe talkie before we wacky.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan. I'll approach the door with my shield in hand to bang on it.
You bang on the door. You hear a woman's voice. You're early. Hang on. And she comes to the door, opens the door, just, expecting familiar company. A halfling woman, little bit heavy set. Looks like she was actually in the middle of doing her makeup. Who the hell are you? Like, get out of here. Like, you shouldn't be here.
I'll put my shield in the door frame.
Keep her from slamming it shut. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was you expecting?
I'm expecting company later. You need to leave now.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about an abandoned baby across the river?
As soon as you mention that, you can see like her face flushes. You can see her eyes start to kind of like glisten. It's better this way. Just leave the child.
Don't you fucking tell me that.
It's better this way for everyone. Just don't take it with you if you want. He can't stay here.
Why not?
His father,
What about his father?
he didn't. When he picked me, it's because I told him I couldn't have kids.
Oh, someone's looking for a bit of fun without any responsibilities.
Yes. Please, he gives me just enough for me. I don't have enough for the both of us. If he finds the baby still here, he'll kill us both.
It's called a miracle baby. Haven't you heard of one of those?
It's nothing but a nightmare. I feel bad for the child, but it has to be this way. It's both of us or it's him.
Who is the
You don't-
father?
It's Melia.
Take us what? Oh, hey, we know that name.
I was going to ask if he was Rusty.
Oh, he's gonna be rusty when we
Yes.
come back through Starmore.
Yes, he is. So you know that they mean their threats when they give them. Please.
You want to come with us?
Yeah, I was kind of leaning that way myself.
If I go with you, he'll chase me. I'm
All the
scared.
better. We'll kick the crap out of him.
He's going to be here in just a few hours. He comes to see me every day.
And as
Really?
he's by himself.
Yes. I don't think the
Oh,
others know
baby.
about me.
Where's your bed at, ma'am? I'm gonna hide under it.
No, please. You're just going to cause trouble for me.
I'm gonna cause trouble. All right.
Ma'am, you discarded your baby so that rats can eat it across the river, and you're blaming us about causing you trouble. It sure seems like this Melia is the one that's causing the trouble, and you're not doing
I just don't want
a
him
whole
to
lot
hurt
to
me
protect
anymore.
that poor
Please.
thing. And come with us. We can
We
protect you as
can-
far as Pelagia, and if you need even more protection, we got other places we can go.
We
She
can
got a
make sure
child
he
to
doesn't
raise.
hurt you.
Jeff, I want to roll for that.
Okay. Manipulation.
yeah.
All right. Okie dokie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
3.
Yeah.
3.
It's fine. Just you have to promise to keep me safe from him and get me away from here.
I mean, it can't hurt you if we hurt him first.
That's true.
I think Osborne did have a good idea that if he thinks he's coming here alone, we would have the element of surprise to take him out.
Oh, I got an idea. We can set it up
Burn the
and make
place
it
down
look
with him
like.
in it.
Well, that. I mean, if we just want to kill him, we could do that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't really like these people.
Well, he doesn't have to be dead when we do it.
Yeah. I was saying we could do the Cole, like she could be bait for us, and then we could come in like some raiding party and we like whatever. And so if anything happens, it just looks like she was a victim along with it. So no one will be chasing after her at that point.
Do you have a hat you normally wear?
I have hats. He likes it when I dress nice for him. So I've got dresses and I've got hats and jewelry.
Anything in my size?
She looks up at you. No. 'Cause she's halfling and you're big wolfkin.
Oh.
Well, I just learned recently that we have a female halfling in the party.
Tell you what, you get like a halfling hat, right? And then Balari here could like maybe put like a string on it, and then you could wear it with the string around your head. It'll be tiny, but it'll fit.
Oh,
And he says,
Oh.
my, what big eyes you have, and my, what big teeth you have.
Exactly.
we could get Osborne up in some baby swaddling. And so then, when he comes in, he thinks there's the baby and everything. And he gets all, we could do that too.
I don't
Put a little
think he
diaper on
knows
him.
about the baby.
Osborne
I
has
know, we could
Osborne's
break the
face
news
just
to him.
loses all color as horrid flashbacks come back.
I'm just messing with you. I know. You only got eyes for harpies.
How big is your
I'm gonna go
bed?
throw up.
Is it halfling size or rusty bear size?
Wait, my bed? It's big enough for him. So it's a big bed.
Oh, really? Polari, my dear, I can lay in the bed. It's
I
up
don't
to you.
mind being bait. The ruse might last just a few minutes longer.
I mean, I can roll up in a little bowl. Haven't you seen me curl up at night?
I don't really watch you sleep.
Oh, it's quite a sight.
Usually by then the
Wow.
fire's going pretty good. So, I got stuff to watch instead.
All right, we'll help Alari get ready. You have to look pretty.
She'll. So, are you wanting her to stay here? Because she'll help Bellari get dressed up.
We have a couple hours, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the
it's just
moment.
every couple hours,
Sure,
so
why
might as
not?
well.
So, yeah, Bellari, you
I
get.
think, though, Grace, you should definitely find somewhere that you can curl up and surprise him.
Yes. Oh, let me take some of my gear off. I'll look like a new dog or something. He'll never know.
A giant dog. That's not terrifying.
I mean, I'm a guard dog if she's out here by herself.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So,
I always recommend adoption.
there you go.
Bellari is going to hate this entire process. She is a of the forest druid, and this concept of dresses and makeup and jewelry is really just going to be awful.
It
You
almost.
could put some flowers in your hair.
So she finally does introduce herself. Her name is where are we at?
Here we are saving her. We don't know her name.
We're the worst.
Just
I'm
skip
sorry.
past that. Like, oh,
Yeah.
there's a Rust brother.
Oh yeah, we're gonna trash them.
Her name is Belinda.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So the plan is you're gonna dress up Bellari, and she actually kind of has some fun getting to play dress up with someone. So you're to the nines,
someone is.
Bellari. Yeah. Osborne, were you hiding under the bed?
Oh yeah.
Waits, what are you gonna be doing?
Get a sheet. I'm gonna throw it over myself and hide in the corner somewhere. It's gonna look like a big old pile of rags and dirty laundry.
Okay. All right. So Jen, is Grace trying to disguise herself as a dog?
Yeah, I might have taken anything I might have been wearing off to make it more convincing. I've still got my fur on. I'm good.
yeah.
Okay. I might have you roll a test on that later, and it's going to be absolutely fun. What's Huxley
Why does
gonna
that
be
dog have thumbs?
I start looking around. Describe his house for me?
It is ramshackled, like it's in really bad repair. There's a fireplace going. There's rough tables, chairs. There's like this really rough couch. All looks well worn. The only thing that's nice is the bed. It's a pretty nice bed, and then there's the dresser and kind of like the little, I don't forget what you call it, the little makeup table. Those are pretty good quality too. So pretty much he only provided things to her that give value to him.
How big is this fireplace?
It's, I don't know, it's probably like 3 feet across, a couple feet tall.
Dang it.
Yeah.
How big is the dresser?
So it's one of those big fold out, like, Lion Witch in the wardrobe kind of thing. You could totally hide inside there.
Is this does this have a second story, or is
No.
it like open rafters up above?
It is open rafters up above, yeah.
And seeing as how this is probably built for hobbits, it'd be pretty easy to lay across them, huh?
Yeah, if you wanted to hop up there and hide, you definitely could do that.
I think That is probably the best choice because it gives an opportunity for shenanigans. So
Sure
yes,
thing.
let's do that.
Okay, so Laurie,
Oh
you're
wait,
all...
you said there's a fireplace.
Yeah,
That means there's a fire poker.
there is.
I want to get a fire poker and then hide under the bed.
Okay. Okay. So she's probably going to, after Bellari, you're all disguised up. She's probably going to go. Man, she's kind of scared of both Osborne and Huxley. I'm going to roll it. Who does she want to hide with? She's going to hide in the wardrobe with Huxley.
Oh no, I'm in the rafters.
He's
Oh,
on
you're in
the
the
rafters.
rafters. Okay, then
Yeah,
she's
she's
just
all by
hiding in the
herself.
wardrobe. She's all on her own.
She'll be fine.
An hour or so later, you hear the sound of a horse approaching.
Bellari's going to do a plan with her to have her talk
Oh,
at
okay.
first, so that like it'll be her voice to
Yeah.
get him to come into this room.
Yeah.
So it's good that she's right there in the wardrobe.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there's the heavy pound on the door. Woman, where are you? You know I like it when you open the door for me. And she calls out like, I know, he's a terrible person. Terrible person, Jeff.
Just the worst.
He's the worst. I'm trying to, drive home that he's a shitbag. And she calls out, I'm already in the bed, so just come on in. As the door swings open, and in steps one of the largest men you've probably ever seen. 7 foot tall, heavy armor, 4 arms. And she sees, Bellari, where are you at?
Well, I was going to be sitting at the little vanity area, but she said that I was.
Oh, we can
So, yeah,
retcon it. I missed that. I can say like,
Oh no, that's fine. I didn't say
okay.
it out loud.
Okay.
I just had it in my head. So I was going to be sitting at kind of the little vanity area with
Yeah.
my back to him, so that he would have to kind of approach closer to realize that it wasn't her.
Okay. So, I mean, if that's what you want to say you did, you can, yeah, she called out, I'm just touching up my makeup. I can't step away or it'll run. So just come on in, please. And that's when the door flies open and this big 4-armed, just huge dude steps in. Rust Brother
Goro?
colors. What's that? Goro. Yeah, he looks
Goro
like Goro.
from Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat?
Goro with armor on. I don't know.
Oh gosh.
Well, hurry it up. I don't have long today. As he walks over towards the bed and he's just pulling off bits of armor and just dropping it on the ground on the way to the bed. And he looks and he sees the large dog in the corner of the room. The hell kind of dog is that? She's
I'm pretending
gonna...
asleep.
Okay, yeah, you're sleeping there. She's gonna call out from the wardrobe because she can't really see where he's at. Oh, he's a stray that I found. He's very nice and he keeps me safe at night, or she keeps me safe at night. As he looks to the wardrobe.
So while he's turned,
Yeah,
I have a little field knife
yeah.
in my hand that I was holding. And so
Yeah.
as he turns, I'm just going to spin around and like whip it at his face.
Okay, make that attack.
What should I roll with that?
You can just give me a ranged combat marksman.
Marksmanship.
Yeah.
Marksmanship. Okay.
I'm gonna say the base damage on this is probably 1, isn't it?
See if it even hits.
Goes wide.
Oh, hell.
You probably don't want to push that.
No, I don't want to push that. So it goes into the door of the wardrobe instead. Like I try to get it in his face and it just goes right by.
And then what the hell as he leaps up and starts
Yeah.
scrambling. He sat down. He was carrying a hammer with him, a big, heavy war hammer.
Can the rest of us leap out of our hiding places?
Oh,
at this
absolutely. He's
Okay.
distracted. He's
Oh.
going for his weapon.
Point?
So
Let
this is
me-
a great ambush point.
Cat's got him out of
Dan,
the
to
bag.
your question, my pride is specifically about shooting arrows.
Yeah.
So I can't activate it for that. But thank you for the reminder.
Okay. Yeah, Dan,
So-
Machamp just showed up.
Huxley is gonna drop down from the rafters
Okay.
with a big old thud, and then he's gonna look at this Goro-looking dude, and he's gonna do the splits and punch him in the arpels.
That's fantastic. Go ahead and make your attack.
Uh, a little 90s humor there.
There you go. Yeah, 2 successes with a punch right with your knuckles of face punching.
You know what? This guy is just such a. Uh, yeah, there we go.
All right, knuckles of face
There you go.
punching. That's 2 base damage. Does that do anything special, or you just get an artifact die on it?
I get an artifact die on
Okay,
it.
cool.
I'm gonna pop out from under the bed and go for that ankle.
Sure. So that's going to be what, 5 damage there? You had 4 successes total.
No, it just should be 4 damage.
Well, the base damage for that is 2.
Oh, maybe I got that wrong then. Okay.
Yeah, base damage is 2. So those 3 extra successes would carry over. So yeah, 5 damage. Is that right? I'm mathing right. Yeah. And yeah, this dude doesn't have his armor on because he was in the middle of getting undressed. So he just takes all of that. Jake, if you want to go for his ankles.
Hell yeah. Ooh. Can I push on a success? Is that?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Because I really want to.
Doesn't net you any
Oh,
more
well.
successes. So that's going to be 2 damage altogether. Was Fire Poker in there?
No, but I just added a 1 damage
Okay. so
piercing.
2 damage altogether.
Is he still up?
He's still up.
I'm gonna leap up, laundry covering me, and I just want to stab him in his butt with my short sword because I figure that's height appropriate.
That is height appropriate.
So all right, this is just my dwarven sword.
You got a success. You want to push?
I'll push.
Okay.
Oh God, yeah. There's just too much dirty laundry on me at the
There's
moment.
so much. Maybe you realized you've got like some dirty undergarments and it made you really uncomfortable. Realizing you accidentally invaded this person's privacy by hiding in their dirty laundry. So it just kind of throws your balance off just a little bit.
I feel embarrassed. Like, oh gosh, no. My old man embarrassment.
So Steely Dan's hanging back. Melissa, you threw a knife. That leaves us Grace.
Is it possible to use one of my arrows as a dagger?
Yeah, just one weapon, 1 damage weapon.
Okay. Awesome.
Oh snap! Steven just bought us another reroll. Thanks, man.
Awesome.
So you can just roll melee. We'll treat it as a base 1 damage. That's what Jake did last night. You too, using arrowheads as makeshift daggers.
Where's melee?
So that's on the main tab under the strength section.
Ah, gotcha. See, I never use it.
That's fair. Okay.
Preferably the Achilles.
You stab him in the ankle. He's still just teetering there, not quite down yet. Let's see what he's gonna do. Get out of here. Okay. He's gonna cast a spell.
Oh, geez. It's magic or
I'm gonna roll a d10. 1 to 2 is Adam, 3 to 4 is Jake, 5 to 6 is Jeff, 7 to 8 is Melissa, 9 to 10 is Jen. Remember your number because I've already forgotten. That's Jake.
oh no.
He is gonna cast Immolate.
Oh,
Level
no.
2.
Oh, oh.
How appropriate.
He heats your blood up to the point where it literally burst into flames. It's going to inflict 2 points of damage on you.
Oh, dang.
And you're going to keep burning until you make a move action to put yourself out. Armor is not any good against this. What's the roll for a mishap? Is that a d6 or a...
Yeah, D6, however many power points they put into it.
Okay, so 2d6. 2 and a 3. So is that nothing happens or does something?
Nothing happens. On a 6, it increases power level. On a 1, there's a mishap.
Okay, 400 bits. That's heal all players 1 point of damage.
Oh, thank God, because I was just down to 0.
Did you roll a d66 for a magic mishap?
I rolled 2 individual d6s. I got a 3
okay.
and a 2.
So you rolled a 32?
Oh.
No. He didn't trigger a mishap, though.
I did not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Sorry.
I'll tell you what, since the captain swooped in, normally I would make you roll for a critical injury anyway, Jake. But the captain saved the day with that healing, so... All right. That was his turn. Who wants to go next?
I will.
Okay, what you got?
I'll go ahead and do the same thing to him.
Ooh.
Say, I think it fucking fails, as I'm going to cast Immolate.
Okay. Jeff, were you thinking about something?
If he's casting a spell, it's different. I was gonna do a war cry to boost everyone's attack, but if you're casting a spell, I don't think you get the bonus for it. So go for it.
How many points are you throwing in there, Adam?
5.
Holy shit.
Don't mess with my little buddy.
So yeah, you scorch him for 5 points of damage. Go ahead and roll your mishap.
It's actually 6 points of damage.
Ooh.
No.
Oh wow. So do you get a mishap and it goes up? How does that work?
Well, yes, it goes up and I get a mishap. So I need to roll a D66. But I don't know if I'll just roll 2d6. So which one came
Mishaps.
first?
43.
You got a 43.
43,
That is
okay.
going to be...
The spell also affects a friend or another unintended victim.
Okay. I'm going to roll a die.
That's the worst one.
1 to 2 is Jake. 3 to 4 is Jeff. 5 to 6 is Melissa. 7 to 8 is Jen. 9 to 10 is Belinda. Who is 6? So that's 1, 2,
Me.
3, 4, 5, 6. You also take 6 fire damage.
Son of a bitch.
Are you
I don't
down?
have nearly that much.
Okay, that's going to be a critical injury. Let's see. That's blunt slash slab.
The cost of magic.
Oh, well, there's
Sometimes
no...
it turns you into a golden retriever. Sometimes it sets you ablaze.
Okay, well, luckily there's no critical injury for magic. So yeah, you're just broken.
Damn it.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Great
I
news
didn't mean it.
is that you scorch and you just burn him. He is dead. Captain's coming in hard for some more heals.
So how
Are you
does
full? If you're full, I won't roll anything because I've got a fixture broken.
So it looks
I only
like
have 3 strength. So
that'd be 1. So he's going to heal you 2 points. He heals everyone 2 points.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
but someone needs to roll a heal test on her first because if you go to break,
get me-
if you go to broken, I think you
Okay.
need a roll for breaking
Okay.
first.
So yeah, if someone wants to give me a heal test to get past broken, then I'll let you take those 2 points of health.
You're good.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks.
I would also need that as well then.
Okay. You want to give
Gotcha,
another one
buddy.
for Osborne?
Quickly running around, giving dirty looks at Huxley the whole time. Like, seriously, man, same team, same team.
All right.
Huxley
go
just
now?
kind of hangs his
Here.
head and he walks outside.
All right. Everyone's good. Everyone's got some health. The leader of Starmore has been slain.
Good.
Oh,
Oh,
the leader.
Yeah, that's
yeah. The
Yeah,
leader
he's the
has
card,
finished.
the guy in charge. Yeah.
yeah. Malia. That was him.
You all knew that, right?
That's what they said. That this is the guy paying the guards off.
From what we've been told, he is in charge.
Hey,
Ugh.
hey, Bilar, something's been bothering me. How many arms did that baby have?
Did we?
I don't think you inspected it that close. You just handed it
wondering.
off to Cheryl.
Yeah.
We've got a 4-armed halfling that's gonna start roaming the earth now. We got to do something with his
Well,
body.
Yeah. Grace, bite him up so it looks like a dog bit him, and then we'll burn the place down with him in it.
All right.
All right. So yeah, you spend a few minutes with the grisly task of chewing him up.
Oh,
Or we can just stab him with a knife. Or no, we're just going for.
no, I'm already in this.
Oh,
So
like
we have a very
wiping-
clear plan here.
okay.
Like wiping.
Like the story is that a bunch of wild dogs attacked this house and then killed him inside and then set it on fire. The forensics is just so complicated. No one's going to know what happened.
I'm never gonna figure
Been
it out.
stabbed twice in the same ankle too.
And they were wielding knives.
All right. I'll chew on his ankles a little bit more.
Okay. He's slain.
So
Belinda would ask that if she can still come with you all.
yeah, and make sure she gets whatever she needed out
better
of
come
her
with
home
us.
that we're now burning.
Yeah.
Especially if your baby has weird arms. What weights? Am I missing something?
Well, he had 4 arms and she's got 2. And so I was wondering if maybe the baby had like 3 arms or 4 or 2. Which one's the dominant DNA trait strand thingy? That kind of thing.
I'll
To
have
be
check it out.
fair.
Yeah, so she gathers up pretty much as she can carry. But more so, she wants to repay you all for helping her. So she's going to give you all some jewelry. And I'll say she hands over a pearl necklace. It's going to be worth 3 gold.
Balari looks at the group and says, "Do we want to take this, or maybe she's going to need this?"
It's okay. She kind of pulls out of her pack a jewelry box that's just loaded with jewelry. He really wanted me to look nice when he came over.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, what's Balari wearing?
A really, really nice sundress. It's got flowers and birds all over it.
What
Scorch marks.
what necklace or earrings or crown or ring?
So it's a sun hat, just a wide brimmed sun hat with flowers around the top. She's got some big ice diamond rings on, fancy gold necklace with a little leaf pendant on the end, diamond earrings.
Valeri's adding that to your gear sheet. What?
And Balari is the most tan weathered, like farmer's tan, like woman. Like she's 64. She's worn what she's worn for years, and it's just super awkward looking. And she like is shooing everybody out to like she needs to get back to her normal clothes. But yes, all of that will go into her bag. So yes, there's some additional tools there. Good thinking.
Did Melia have anything on them? Like, I know we've got that armor, any weapons, any correspondence, anything like that.
So
One of those Rust Brothers pendants.
a Rust Brothers pendant,
man.
yeah. So you've got a full outfit of Rust Brother armor. Now the problem is it's set up for someone with 4 arms, and it's built very large. Rust Brothers pendant, just this giant hunk of rusty iron. He had a heavy warhammer as his weapon. He also had a dagger on his side. And he had a bag of coin, a bag of gold. Bag of coins. Let's see. We're going to say he had
I've got an idea.
23 silver. And 6 gold on him. Oh, snap. Eddie came by. Hey, Eddie.
I've got an
Good
idea.
idea, Huxley.
All right. So, all about as tall as this guy was, eh? And if we cut 2 holes in the stomach, we could fit Osborne, and he could be the other set of arms if we ever need to pose as him.
A whole new thing to 3 kids in a trench coat.
It's sort
That's
of
so
like one of them
stupid,
baby
but I'm up
Bjorns.
for it.
And you ride on top of Bob when you're doing the most. Oh, that's so intimidating right there.
Absolutely amazing. All right, so you all load up. You've now got a Belinda. She really, when you get her back to the wagon, she really avoids the baby at all costs. Like she's trying to stay away from it. She, maybe that's something to dig into next session. You've got a family also loaded up in your wagon. Yes?
At this point, Waits really wants to see how many arms the baby has. You can take a peek.
You check. The baby has 2 arms.
Okay.
But at each fingers, 10 fingers, but each one has a claw on it.
What the hell? Okay. Interesting.
Hey, Finnegan, could you give this baby a whiff and give me an impression?
Yeah,
What you
sure
got
thing,
there?
boss. He sniffs the baby. Smells like rat and baby. A little bit of corruption in there too.
Just a little bit, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the dad's side or the
I-
mom's side? Can you tell that?
I'm not Moripovich here, so I'm not sure on that. Why? Was there something weird going on the dad's side?
No, we're good.
Nothing weird at all.
Oh, okay. Nothing
Nothing
weird
worth
at
burning
all.
that cabin down over. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's a shame that gang of knife wielding pyromaniac wolves went and took the daddy down. Right?
That's crazy.
They're my
Belai.
cousins.
Hey, Belai.
Yes, Huxley.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You sure? It's all right. It really is.
Am I walking around now?
Yeah, but I mean, kind of did set you on fire.
Well,
He set him on
bygones be
fire too, which was
bygones.
pretty metal.
Yeah, I mean, wish I would have known he was, well, he followed the path of blood. Otherwise, I'd, made sure that I was a target. I just try and set me on fire and not do nothing.
Would have been helpful to know ahead of time, but as they say, as long as I can still walk, then we're okay.
All right, I'll make sure that no one ever breaks your legs.
That would be helpful. It would be difficult to lead the way if that were the case. And besides, it burned that hideous dress that I was wearing anyway. So
Yeah.
there was that. That was a good thing.
Oh, so it was a favor.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I'm not thanking you for setting me ablaze. I'm just saying, we can water under the bridge and such.
Right then.
Okay. So that's where we'll wrap the session. 2 weeks, we'll continue our journey to Pelagia with a lot more people in tow. So let's do some XP questions. And I'll keep track for Dan since Dan's occupado. So we start off. Did you participate? Yeah. Did you discover new adventure site? Yeah, you did. You discovered the burnt down town, Follander. So yeah. Did you defeat one or more monster? Yeah, you defeated a giant monstrous rust brother. Did you find treasure?
Do we get an XP for every one of the rats we killed too?
Negative.
I tried.
Yeah.
One for the whole pack?
One for there was 30 rats there. So yeah, take 30 XP. No. Don't do
Full
that.
build.
Yeah, did you defeat a monster? Yeah. That's what. I missed. Did you travel through a hex? Yes, you did. So we got participate, hex, new adventure site, monster, find treasure, which you did. Did you build a function of your stronghold? There's one cooking, so no. Anyone activate their pride? No?
No.
Okay. Dark secrets come into play? No. Did you risk your life for another PC? Huxley and Grace get this for carrying some people across the river. And then I'll leave it up to you all if you think you did anything in addition to that.
Does it count if you drop them in the river? I'm just
Does
kidding.
it count if we went
You
under?
tried. You tried, and that's what counts. Did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind?
Laurie wore a gosh darn dress.
I'd take it for that. I'd
That's
take it for
not
that.
That is outside of the ordinary.
Hey, Eddie, thanks for giving Steven a sub. That's fantastic.
Maybe the Johnny Cage move.
Sure. I mean, it's always perfect when you can bring up Johnny Cage. Okay. And then reputation. You're going to get a point in reputation because a prominent NPC was killed. So, yeah. Dan, your XP increases to 17.
Wow. Mr. Popularity.
Yeah. Okay. That's a wrap for the session. Yeah. Let's
Nice.
Look at us doing good deeds.
yeah, out there
Pushing people's doors in and not.
right? Aggressively
privacy.
saving the day.
We're here to save you.
I'm
We don't
ducking
need
out
to
of
say-
my
no,
call
we're
for
here
a
to
moment
save
so I
you.
can come back for the end here at
There
least.
you go. Yeah, Dan, you picked up more XP. You now have a bunch of people in the wagon, including a halfling baby that has claws and a halfling mother who tried to feed that baby to a pack of rats.
Perfect.
All the party did kill the Rust brother who was in charge at Starmore. So little victories, big
Good
victories.
job, us.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Adam, what do you want to plug?
Same thing I plugged at the beginning. The Cambion ancestry that we created for Zweihander. If you want to play somebody that was created by the Prince of Change, Prince of Pleasure, all those other princes, and even the Outsider, then you can play as one of those.
There you go. Find that on Drive Through RPG.
Here's the link.
There we go. Fantastic. Jeff, Melissa?
Yeah, 3 hours from now over on twitch.tv/the Lollygaggers, we're playing Worlds Without Number. So you can come check that out today. Monday, same channel. We're going to be doing Ultraviolet Grasslands. So come hang out there. Watch a few of these people do weird psychedelic stuff. And then next Friday, we'll be back for Delta Green on our channel.
And Jen.
Hey everybody, you can catch me over on my channel, Pixel Prowler. We do a lot of video games. Tuesday, we will have a double stream. It is 6:30 p.m. Central and then 9 p.m. Central. And then some impromptu sessions. We're trying to start up a Thursday stream as well.
There you go. Very cool. All right, here on Defenders. Well, first I want to throw out tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central, over on Steam Steel Murder, over on Birch channel. Jeff and I are going to be playing some Shadowrun. I'll be hanging out with Jeff, Melissa, and who else? Dan. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
Dan.
some
Yeah.
UVG on Monday. If you come back this Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central, here on Defenders, we're playing some Pathfinder 2, Fallen Kingdom of Ruse. You catch some of us here, over there. And then Friday nights, also we're doing more Pathfinder 2, Saviors of Ruse. So, loaded week for you. And then next Saturday, 9 p.m., Goodman Games Official. We're continuing the Crypt of the Devilich. Yeah, so no excuse. We all have a lot of shit for you to watch all week, so you have to watch all of it.
Every last bit of
There
it.
will be a quiz.
There
There'll be a
will definitely be a quiz.
We might even expect a report after a few games.
Yeah, eventually there's quizzes going through it, and at the end you're going to have your final paper.
term paper.
Yeah,
Yeah. Write an
And-
essay on which one died in the end.
that's true. And then we're going to make Jeff grade them all, because Jeff doesn't do enough grading in his life.
So unfair.
Make sure to put
Wait a
your name
second.
on it.
All right.
We'll actually have a grading stream that's just us watching Jeff.
I would
grade
honestly be kind of entertained by that. Just Jeff frustrated, like this fucking idiot. What are they even
I
thinking?
mean, you're going to hear a lot of words that I don't say very often coming out. Woo!
There we go.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
very mean.
All right. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out and watching. Until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, and go get your goddamn vaccine. Deuces.
Bye-bye.